Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. We are rolling up into a little city called Manford, Oklahoma. Looks like the school's over there. 45 miles per hour. Population, not very many. But, hey, little towns, man, they're always cool. There's a Pepsi truck right over there. See, if you're new to the game, it's a good company to get with, get some experience. You will work, but get you your tractor trailer experience. From picking up our Sure Move. This is a tight little spot where I drop this off. Again, what that's for is instead of someone buying a U-Haul, they can rent our trailers, and then it gets put into our network, and our line haul teams will actually jockey that trailer from wherever you live to wherever you're moving to. And from what I've heard from the people that I've delivered these to and picked them up from, it's relatively inexpensive compared to buying something, having to drive it, you know, put gas in it, pay tolls, all that kind of stuff. You know, we bring these things right to your house, you fill it up, send an email in when you're ready to pick it up, it gets picked up, and, you know, it gets delivered to wherever you're going, wherever you want us to deliver it. So, you know, if you're thinking about moving, might be something you might want to look into. It's Estes.com, and I believe it's probably under like Sure Move or something like that. You'll see it here in a minute, I'll show you. They got a McDonald's, they got a bank, and they have a Phelps Market. So, and then a Dollar General. So that's Manford, Oklahoma. Guys will be at the pickup here in a moment. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're getting close. We're about a third of a mile here. You can tell by Google Maps. I use that just for reference most of the time. You gotta be careful with that. Driving a big truck, try to tell you go places you shouldn't. But I've been here, but I wasn't sure exactly where it was, but it's right here in this little, and as you can see, little bitty area here. The trailer's back in there. So what we're gonna have to do, there's no room to be able to maneuver back there, so I've got to back into it. Try to miss these trees and stuff. Cable on the other side. Try not to sideswipe it. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay, we're going to navigate back out of here. Try not to take any mirrors off, limit the damage. One thing about driving a big truck, you want to definitely always watch your mirrors. And try to limit your tree arboring skills. You can see back there. I mean, there's just, you know, hey, it is what it is. Like he was telling me when it came out, he goes, they need to be trimmed anyway. You know, and I try to limit the amount of damage we're going to give to the trailer or to the tractor. So that's a sure move trailer. We call it a pup trailer. What, 28 feet or so? Okie dokie. We are off back to the terminal. We got going fishing. Back to the terminal we go, where we will take this pup and probably put it in the yard. Probably going to be too late in the day to put it in the door. Most of those are already filled up by now. Well, actually, I probably need to put this in the door because I need to take the sure move ramp and all that stuff off. So yeah, that proves that you can deliver out in the boondocks for this if you need to. Like that gentleman was saying, his son was out in California, and he was telling me last time I was here, when his son was leaving California, he said, man, the National Guard and everything else was just pouring in there, just convoys for miles and miles long. He said he was glad to get out of California. I know if you live in California, I'm sure you guys have just been pretty much hammered, literally to death. Most of the time, you're going to do 2 runs a day. Usually your first one is something small like this, where you'll go swap a trailer somewhere, or you'll go drop off a trailer, or maybe you'll go deliver a few things, maybe 2 or 3 customers, something like that, and then you'll come back and you'll actually run your route. Some guys don't do that. Some guys just have their routes and that's it. They just come in 8 o'clock, 7:30, whatever, go do their route, they'll do their drops, then they'll do their pickups, and then they'll come back and they'll go home. And when you're a newbie, when you're a greenhorn, when you're a young fry hopper, the old adage saying is, crap falls down or rolls downhill. And so you are the crap collector. You do the things that experienced drivers really don't want to do. Things like lift gate deliveries, going into places like that. Now, I'm not saying that all senior guys won't do that, but you know, they like to do their routes and then be done for the day. But you'll do a lot of swaps. Somebody who's late for work, you're late for work, I know it. Passing me on a yellow line, and I'm going the speed limit, maybe 2 miles over. And I enjoy it because you're constantly learning, you're constantly going to new places. You know, I've been in the Tulsa area for over 20 years, and I've been to places I didn't even know existed. So it's really, really cool to go and see all the things that are being manufactured. They say in this country we don't make a whole lot. Yeah, I kind of beg to differ. There's a lot of things that we do make. Now, the raw materials, things like that, do some of that come from other countries? Yes. But you're going to see, make sure you subscribe to the vlog, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these videos. And I know it's probably loud in here, that's why it sounds like I'm like screaming. It's just, this truck's loud. You see the trailer in the back. Did do a pre-trip on the trailer, go around, kick tires, just make sure everything's looking good. No leaks, air lines, things like that. But we are about to leave little Manford, Oklahoma. If you go that way, you'll go to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowgirls. Oklahoma State Cowgirls are that way. You know, I so much more enjoy shifting, even in traffic. With a manual like this, you can manipulate a lot more. You can back up to me a lot smoother than an automatic or auto shift. Those auto shift trucks, I jerk a lot. But with this, you know, I just enjoy a manual, and that's going to be a thing. I talked about in the last video, if you're getting into trucking that's new, a lot of the mega carriers now, when you do get your license, you're going to have a manual restriction on your license, meaning you can't drive a truck with this. And unfortunately, I'm going to probably say most LTL companies will not hire you if you have that restriction on your license. But just because you may have it doesn't mean you can't get it off. It is a little bit more of a pain. I had to get mine off because I had the restriction. Because I went to a place in Springfield. You may know the company I went to, Prime Inc. Great company. I mean, I enjoyed my time there as far as you know, getting my training. They did a great job with that. But you will test out in an automated truck, auto shift truck. And so when you come home to your home state, you are going to have to go back to the DMV and you're going to have to retake a test, a driving test in a manual. Now, most states you can do it in a 6-speed. You can just go down and rent a box truck and go out and do it. I did mine in a 10-speed. Whoa, that's probably pretty bright for you guys. Let me push this air seat up. Maybe that's not too bad. Man, that sun hot. But I went down and took my test. You got to do the 3 backings, and then you got to go do a road test. They want to make sure you don't grind too much. Make sure that you don't, you know, come out of gear when you're coming to stops. You know, just all kinds of different things. You know how to downshift it. You definitely don't want any restrictions. Plus, being LTL, you have to have all your endorsements. So your tanker endorsement, your hazmat endorsement, your doubles, triples endorsements, basically all the endorsements. Except for, you know, driving a school bus or something like that. But I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a very, I feel, very rewarding job, getting products off your truck and then going around and doing pickups. I do pickups all over the place. So I'm going to be showing you a lot of that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And guys, until I see you at the next video, I hope each and every one of you have a blessed rest of your day. And remember, life is short. Definitely make it sweet. Peace.